Okay, good morning. Welcome to the homestead. Well, I was dragging my bottom this morning. I didn't want to do anything. I was just sitting in the chair. Then this big old hairy, gross looking spider was climbing up my leg, got my adrenaline running. And so I think I'm ready to start working. Let's get busy. Okay, the last you saw me, I was pulling all the weeds off of this mound, and I left a lot of stuff that needed to be done. Hand pulling some of the weeds, but also raking around the mound. I didn't do that everywhere, and gathering stuff up. So that's where I'm gonna start. But then what I'm gonna do is, while this dirt has been pretty soft because of all the weeds on top, I noticed that it seemed manageable. And what that means for me is that we always talked about narrowing this mound because it goes really far like so, and we want to narrow it up and put a retaining wall for to put plants and whatnot there, but not a mound sloping, more like a square. And so if I wait, this dirt's going to get hard as a rock. We're not going to be able to touch it. And so I'm going to see if I can break half that mound off. And I'm going to use the tractor with the trailer and put the dirt inside of it and then haul that away. Now where I want to haul it is over on the other side of Lee's shop where it gets really flooded. But what I'm probably going to have to do before I take any dirt over there is go and weed eat that area because it's got really tall brush. I might even need to mow it. So there's some things that I've got to do before I get to this. I can start with the cleanup, but before I get to the dirt, I got other stuff to do. So follow me along as I proceed through this day. Okay, that really soft, moist dirt that was there when I pulled the initial weeds is drying up very, very quickly. And so I'm not going to rake the other side of the mound because this is the side I want to deal with the dirt with. So what I'm going to do is take the lawn tractor out to the back 40 and see if I can get through with the lawn tractor before succumbing to the weed eater. Lee would tractor over there. That's the best way to do it, but he's busy, and so for me to dump that dirt, I need the grass down. So let's go to the back 40. That's good. That's where I'm gonna dump that dirt. And I'm tired. And all I've done is ride around on the tractor. But I've eaten a lot of dirt too, because for some reason I can't keep my mouth shut when I'm doing weed eating and mowing. Crazy. I remember when I get a bug shoved down my throat, then I'm like, had my mouth open again. I guess that's why they call it a trap, a mouth trap. Okay, it's kind of hard standing on the side of the mound getting that shovel down there, but once I do, the ground is wet and it is coming up. It's a lot of work. I only got that one section. I started the other section. In the one section, I found a baby frog, all glossy. I don't know how frogs live under the ground like that. Anyway, it was a rude awakening for the little guy. And so I put a little bit of dirt back, and I don't know if he'll find solace underneath a little bit of dirt, but and then on the other one I found ants. I don't think they're fire ants, but it is a whole ant. So I killed the ants. I'm going to take a smidgen of a break in order for this ant killer to take effect before I start shoveling some more. This is exceptionally hard work. I need to take a break. I got sweat ripping down my face. I forgot my towel, so I'm hotter and I can't wipe my sweat. So you stay tuned. I'll be right back in just a second.
Got one last wall to build. It's the gable wall, so it's a little bit smaller, a little less wood. About the same amount of nailing though. What you saw me doing was scraping off all the ick that was on the lumber because it got wet inside the pallet, and so stuff grew. The white stuff is normal stuff that comes out of wood when it sits there and gets wet and hot. The other stuff you saw, that was the cardboard from the bottom of the package. Got stuck to it, or the top, I don't know, one of the two. Anyway, I just wanted to clean it off a bit before I put it in there. Brenda had already sprayed everything down with bleach, so it killed it. Any mold or anything like that was killed off. But I wanted them cleaned up a little bit before I build stuff with them. Anyway, it's time to nail it together. So what has happened is I went to put this wall together at the seam, and there was a 1/4 inch gap because they cut this badly. I don't know if you can see it, but it goes like this and like that. So I marked it where it's supposed to be. I'm going to go cut it. I was going to cut it with a handsaw, but it's too close to the edge, so I'll use my skill saw, and I'll be right back.
Okay, it's time to dump this load and change that battery. So, I think I'll dump it without moving the camera. So I'll be right back.
Well, I found a few more 2-inch nails for the nail gun. Might as well use them up. Then the rest of it we'll do by hand, like most. I'm going to need to pick some more of those up, I'm just saying.
That's it with the shoveling today. I'm going to pay for it over the next few days. Old ladies shouldn't be jumping on shovels. So I need to go check on my garden, get it some water, fill all those little glass bottles and things, because we're going to be away from the homestead for a couple of days. You don't know it because usually I have another video right after this, but every time we leave the homestead, we've got to make sure that that garden is well cared for so it can endure the hot temperatures of the days when we're not here and can't take care of it. But I'm excited because I'm going to test to see if any of those cantaloupe are ripe or if any of the watermelon are ripe. So, look at that. It's called a round zucchini. Yay! Okay, that's it for the garden watering, and mosquitoes are coming out. It's time to go back to the city. And so thank you for watching. You be sure to like, share, press that notification bell, and subscribe. And we will see you next time on the homestead. Bye-bye now.